What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And guys, we just got a package in the mail from yesterday, and I forgot to make a video, so here it is. I already opened it to make sure it was in here. So let's get it out. Yes, it is a book. And it's one of my favorite books of all time that I used to have, but I think my mom got rid of my book collection from when I was a kid. I don't know where my Rey Mysterio book is. I don't know where my Goldust book is. I don't know where this book is, so I had to reorder this one. But it's my favorite match. You got Mick Foley and Randy Orton, which is one of my all-time favorite matches. Goldust and Roddy Piper and Jerry the King Lawler. I said this book was made in 2025. But that can't be right. Because I used to have this book from when I was a kid at like 13. So, I don't know. How about when Randy Orton battled Mick Foley with a barbed wire bat named Barbie? Why, when you ask a WWE superstar what his favorite match is, you might be surprised by his answer. But that's the thing about a phrase like your all-time favorite match. It's not about the greatest match in their career or the time they won their first title. It's about the moment that stood out and make them smile. Sometimes it's the same way you smile they had when they left the ring. Face full of blood and sweat and tears to the roar of thousands. Sometimes it's the smile they try so hard to hide when everything seems to go so damn wrong. These are their stories, straight from the superstars who performed some of the most memorable matches in WWE history. The most brutal, the most hilarious, the most unforgettable of their career. So you have Barbie right there with Mick Foley and Randy. And this is 2012 this book came out. So I was 12 when this came out. And this book is not that long. About 175 pages. We have The Miz, Randy Orton, John Morrison, Shawn Michaels, Goldust, Jerry Lawler, Christian, Cody Rhodes, Sergeant Slaughter, Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston, Roddy Piper, The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. Mark Henry, Sheamus, Wade Barrett, R-Truth, Alex Riley, Zack Ryder, Triple H, William Regal, Jack Swagger, Ricky Steamboat, Kane, Rey Mysterio, and the last chapter is Alberto Del Gilberto. And the Miz favorite match is versus John Cena. But let's see what Alberto Del Rio's match is. Oh, from 2000. I thought it was going to be like for the WWE title versus John Cena. All right. Rey Mysterio's matches versus Eddie Guerrero. Jack Swagger versus Christian at Backlash. That was a good match. And you do have pictures in here. You have The Miz, Randy Orton versus Mick Foley at Backlash. Roddy Piper, Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, Dolph Ziggler and Edge, DX at SummerSlam, Christian versus Del Rio, Cena versus John Cena, Cena versus John Cena, Cena versus Wade Barrett, Sheamus and Morrison, R-Truth at Capital Punishment. Awful match, but Kofi Kingston at WrestleMania, Mark Henry and Undertaker, WrestleMania 22. Man. Alex Riley and The Miz, Zack Ryder, who is William Regal versus Jericho, Shawn Michaels versus Triple H at SummerSlam, and Jack Swagger versus Christian at Backlash 2009. And there are the rest of the photos. But yeah, this was my all-time favorite book growing up. Besides Mysterio's book. But yeah, that's my unboxing of my favorite match. This has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And I'm out. Peace.